Hello traders and welcome back to the Commit Capital YouTube channel. My name is Shakil Samai and in this video I'm going to be going in a deep analysis on NASDAQ, gold as well as US30. What has happened and what will potentially happen going forward. I wanted to take this as an educational video and not a signal. So let's get straight into the market on a weekly time frame on NASDAQ. So guys, right off as you can see, firstly, before this massive impulsive move, we can see the market was ranging over here. In fact, it had a massive range before that. So it broke out with a massive bullish engulfing candle. And then we have now a continuation of this trend of a bullish momentum. But I want you guys to take in consideration that this candle over here was a massive bullish engulfing. And one of our methodologies that I use is that if the previous week was a massive bullish engulfing, I'm continuing looking for a buy. If it was a massive bearish engulfing, I'm looking for a sell that coming week. So if this week coming forward, which is this candle, if this candle closes this week, as is right now with a massive bullish engulfing, I'm looking at the following week should continue for NASDAQ for a buy. But with that being said, the next steps to look for is where I'm going to get in. I'm looking at the market could pull back a little bit more and then continue going higher. We need the market to get some liquidity and then go higher. So looking for some sort of support or resistance and then actually going for a long. Let's jump straight into US30 over here. So same thing over here with US30 on a weekly time frame. What we can see is that you can see massive bullish engulfings as well. But before that, it came from a range. You can see from a range, broke outside range, retested, and bullish momentum. So you'll see that most times when there's massive bullish engulfings, it usually continues in that momentum, or if it's a massive bearish engulfing, it continues in that direction. You'll see like this continuation, and you can see a continuation until it changes, breaks out, and then continuation to the downside. You understand? So usually the market works with these waves, and what I'm looking for the coming week with US30 is for market to continue going higher. Now the next step for that is where can I potentially get in on the market. I'm looking at, okay, that this area right here, that market potentially pull back, find some sort of orders in this area and then move higher. But with that being said, it all comes down to having patience and waiting for the right moment. You could be using a smart money, you could be using trend lines, Fibonacci, or just support resistance or supply demand, whatever works for you to get the entry, then I would say go for it, but make sure that you're sticking with the trend. As you see, the trend is your friend. The market is currently trending up, and I don't want you to go, I wouldn't want you guys to go against the trend. Now, on the other end, guys, with gold, let's have a look at gold and see what is actually happening on gold and then get a better understanding. I have a bit of analysis here. As you see, the massive bullish engulfing, but this week we are failing. We did have a momentum to the upside, but we're failing to actually close this high. Now, it did come from a massive momentum before that with the range, so creating new highs on gold. What I'm expecting possibly to happen is that market retraces back for a bit some time the coming week, and then maybe the following week then market actually pulling up. So I'm looking the following week to come that market actually give us some retracement, so bearish momentum down, and then continue with the movement to the upside. Understand, guys, this is just educational based. It's not a signal. I want you guys to take lessons out of this on how to analyze the market. With that being said, yo, Shakil Samai, Commit Capital. I hope you guys enjoy this market analysis. And with that being said, please give us a like, subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on another one. Commit Capital, where we believe a well-educated trader makes informed decisions.